servants around.
Oh,
Oh
fuck, that's a
Oh
fuck.
god, his neck!
He did not look
Oh my
great back in
God.
those days. Oh my
Damn
god.
rack
He looks
addict.
ugly.
Hisui,
Mm.
I need to ask one thing of you. Can you give me a? Can you
Yes.
get me a? Can you fetch an old item back from my previous home? I forgot to mention. Can you fetch my gamer chair and PC? The gamer chair, Shiki-sama? No, you
Gamer
don't
chair?
understand. I have the game at the most optimal level. I need
Oh,
this.
and my collection of G Fuel.
And my
it's
collection of
incredible.
and my G Fuel tower.
Can you also get my
Oh, and don't
Ryuko
forget the
Moto
peace
body
jars.
pillow? I please, I really need it.
His body pillow.
No, I'm just imagining like Akio like just looking at it, he's like, oh, whoops, I don't know who that belonged to. And he went and Hisui's like, so I take it that this got mixed up. He's like, and he whispers in like Hisui, keep it, fucking keep it.
Like, long time.
Now anyway, Joshi, hold on. Hold on. Visitor's like, no? For how long?
Relatives. The eldest son of the Kugami?
Kugamine?
Kugamine.
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 Kugamine-sama. From a branch of the family.
Tozaki. Mm-hmm.
Tozaki-sama's third daughter and her fiance. And
Kishima.
Fuck. Kishima-sama's eldest son came to stay for close to 3 years.
3 years, huh? Hisui, that's what you'd call freeloaders, not visitors. Hisui does not reply.
It is not my place to say. I am furniture.
No matter what kind of people no matter what kind of people these freeloaders were, it seems that servants can't say anything bad about them. Well, anyway, it seems that like those relatives have brought and taken back their own language with them. My old man hated the products of modern culture, thinking them all vulgar. There was no way he'd ever watch a TV. Akio, who had been educated for him by the last 8 years, would probably be the same. Well, it's not like I'll die without one. Hisui is silent. Like a perfect example for the servants, Hisui says nothing unless she's being asked for a direct question. This is of course kinda depressing for me. I want to make that expressionless face break into a smile somehow, but that seems impossible with just any old half-hearted effort. Oh, there was a library on the first floor of the West Wing, wasn't there? Maybe I'll go find something to read while I have some free time. Hisui does not reply. Jill. She just stands there in the doorway. I can't tell where she's even looking. Hisui? Hisui doesn't say a word. Suddenly she looks straight at me.
I believe there's one in Nissan's room.
Huh?
What?
I have no idea what she's talking about.
Oh.
There's one of what?
A television. I remember seeing one in Nissan's room.
That should be Nessan.
Yeah,
Nissan,
he's saying
fuck. I keep saying Nissan. Sorry, it's fucking a habit from
Nay-san.
Hey.
Nissan's room.
Hisui says that, as if remembering something from many years ago. Hold on. Nesan?
Neat.
Don't talk.
Oh, yeah, that's net. Sorry, Japanese phonetics are weird.
Don't tell me you're talking about Kohaku-san.
They're very simple.
Yes.
Right now.
Right now, the only people working at this mansion are Nissan and I.
Now that you mentioned it, they do look alike. I just couldn't connect them as sisters because Kohaku-san is always smiling so warmly and Hisui is always expressionless. I see. Kohaku-san does look the type of person that watches variety shows. But I balk at going to Kohaku-san's room telling her, let me watch your TV.
fucking Shiki just goes into Kohaku and she's all, and Shiki's like, yo, it's my turn to play on the Xbox.
No, I'm just imagining.
Hisui said it's my turn on the Xbox.
No, Kohaku hears that knock at the door. It's like, Kohaku, where are the video games? I know they're there. Also, I don't know why, but a part of me has this weird headcanon that, what was the name again? What was the sister's name?
Kwaku?
Aki?
Kohaku.
Akia. That
Oh,
Akia
Akia?
has like books in the library, but and like they all look sophisticated, but some of them are secretly disguised as manga disguised as elegant books. So like someone goes to read fucking like a Scarlet letter or some shit, and it's like fucking to love Rue Darkness.
Fucking Shiki just reaches up, goes, you know what? I'm gonna read The Great Gatsby. Grabs it. It's just this weird, like, brother sister incest manga, and it's
It
like, what
sounds
the
like
fuck?
you guys.
Doraemon.
Hey guys,
Hey,
it
Akia,
sounds,
you mind if I read? Hey,
guys,
Akia, you mind if I read this? Kiss X sis? What the fuck is this?
guys, it sounds like
You,
you're
mu-
already.
you mustn't look at this, Nissan.
It
Okay,
sounds like you are outlining like your own dojinshi right here.
Hey, we're just doing Nasu's work for him, all right?
Go to grab a copy of Ivanhoe, and it's suddenly Oremo.
Ah.
Writing you took a Tsukihime plot because Natsu wouldn't.
Sorry,
Anyways,
just forget I asked. After all, I'll be living here in the mansion from now on, so I've got to follow the rules of the mansion. God knows what sort of cynical comment I'd be in for from Akia if I'd started watching television. It seems I'll be leading a scholarly student life, fit for a member of the Tono family from now on. Alright, I'll be in my room until dinner, so just come and call me when it's time. You've got other things to do, don't you, Hisui? Hisui nods in assent and turns around. Silently opening the door, she leaves the room. Dinner takes place with Akia and I being face to face. I guess it's natural here, as Hisui and Kohaku-san do not eat with us, standing behind us as to tend to our needs. Thought it'd be unnatural if all four of us ate together, so you could say I'm caught off guard by its inexplicably tense dinner. I should mention at this point that I've already forgotten anything related to table manners by now. Well, I do remember little pieces, so it's not like I'm a complete amateur, but humans tend to pack away unused memories into the corners of their mind. The tension was quite thrilling, with every one of my movements causing Akia to raise an eyebrow. When I think about how I have to go through this every day, though, it's really depressing. Finishing dinner, I return to my room. It is only just past 8 at night. It is too early to sleep, so what should I do? What do
All
I
right,
do?
what should you do? Let me see.
Just curious,
Just a
Izzy, how
moment.
long do you plan to go?
Go.
Probably a little bit after this decision.
I mean, Melty releases in 2 hours.
Oh. Oh yeah,
Go to the sitting room and talk with Akiha. It's weird because it shows a decision that I don't think is available in this route, which is weird.
Yeah,
Nah, whatever.
maybe it's possible, like, once you go through it, there'll be another option, and that's how it's gonna
Mhm.
work.
when I get
Yeah.
to the sitting room, Akia is relaxing there alone. There's no sign of Kohaku or Hisui. There are 2 teacups on the table, and Akia is using one of them. Oh?
Oh?
Oh, yeah, 2.
Do you drink tea after meals too, Nissan?
Ah, no, it's something like that. I just thought I'd come and talk to you. My expression tells her I'll go away if I'm bothering you.
Then please, sit down. Is tea alright for you?
Sure, I'll have anything that's nice. I actually prefer Japanese tea, but I'll keep a bit of that selfishness to myself. Akia takes a teapot and pours transparent red tea into another teacup. Thank you. I sit on the sofa and raise the teacup to my mouth. Before my eyes is the cool and collected Akia, and it makes me feel a bit uneasy. I came to talk to her, but to be honest, I don't know what to say now that she's in front of me.
So I have a bit of a bonus information.
Nissan?
If these choices are not available to you at the beginning, they are automatically selected for you, and they will be available in later routes.
Ooh.
Hmm.
So you are good to go. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Lisa?
Hey,
Nissan? You're very quiet. Didn't you come to talk to me?
Akia stares. The atmosphere is not so much of that of a younger sister, but more like that of an unfamiliar young lady. It is not one in which I can speak freely. Well, I was just wondering, what have you been doing for the past 8 years?
It goes without saying. With Nisa not around, Father's attention turns solely to me.
Akia glares in complaint. It seems that the last 8 years are a taboo subject.
And what about you? What have you been doing for 8 years? I sent many letters, but didn't receive a single reply.
Ah! I choked involuntarily. Certainly, Akia sent many letters, but I never replied.
I don't get it, they live down the street.
I was a poor correspondent, but at the bottom of my heart, I wanted to sever all my links to the Toto mansion, and that made me reluctant to write to Akia.
Well, don't worry about the letters.
I don't know why, but this face gives me major, clearly you don't own an air fryer vibes.
Clearly, you don't own an air fryer, Nissan.
Even if
For
you
some
had...
reason, every time I look at her, I'm just thinking Tosaka.
Yeah, she's a ring face.
Oh,
What?
fuck!
I thought...
She's kind of a Ren.
I
Who?
forgot. I heard less of Tosaka and more of Tosucker, perhaps.
Like
Wait, what is a Tosaka?
Tosaka is the
Rin Tosaka.
surname of Rin from Fate.
The
She's the
tsundere.
tsundere. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, don't
Sure.
worry about the
Yeah.
letters.
Uh,
Even if you had answered, I'm sure Father would never have allowed the replies into the house. More importantly, how do you feel returning to the mansion for the first time in 8 years?
Whack.
I hate
It
it.
has changed very little, though there was some restoration work done.
Red orange? Yes, is it?
I was making a joke. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Keep going.
In spite of Akia's words, the mansion still feels completely unknown to me. 8 years ago, I was just a child. Even if I remember the mansion a little, I feel like I'm in someone else's house, and it's very unsettling.
Nissan?
Ah, no, I was just lost in thought for a moment. You said this mansion's changed very little, but it's pretty unsettling for me. Though sitting in this room and the lobby are kind of familiar, I can't really remember the corridor nor my room.
Really? I guess 8 years is a long time.
I guess that's it. It's like half my life so far. I can't really expect to have a clear memories. Well, it's been 8 years, so it doesn't feel right, but I don't think I'll get used to it. I'll be thankful if you overlook my poor manners for a while.
Please, don't be ridiculous. I can hardly look any more leniently upon Nissan's manners than I do already.
Bruh! That was close. I almost sprayed tea when I was drinking. At supper, Akia looked at me, sending me a cold sweat. After all I did was use the wrong knife. I see. You were being lenient back then.
Yes. I am making concessions appropriate to your abilities. Nissan has been brought up by the Aramas, after all. As Aunt Keiko comes from a branch family, a certain amount of flaccid fare was permitted, and you were spoiled, Nissan. The result is the supper we had a while ago.
And I think the result for your tight language was using big fancy letters and thinking they mean stuff.
I have no idea if I even read it correctly.
Oh, you did.
Laissez-faire? Yeah.
Well, it can be helped. Wait, it's you.
Oh, it can't be helped, can it? We never really thought I'd be returning here.
Is that so? You almost sound like you didn't want to return, Nissan.
Don't be stupid. It's not like that. I may have had my doubts, but I couldn't just leave you here alone, could I? What kind of brother would I be then?
Yes. Wait,
Yes.
okay, it's you.
Yeah, that's the reason why I returned. If it weren't for Akia, I would have never returned. Since I heard almost nothing of years, I always wondered whether you're alright. Wait, that's you. Wait, no, that is me. Fuck.
Wait,
Okay.
what do you mean you heard nothing? You had a fuck ton of letters.
I came back to the mansion because I was worried about you. Looking a little off to the side, I put my honest feelings into words. I think that.
Well, then thank.
Something looks wrong with this sprite, and I don't know what it is.
Her hand is fucking massive. Especially her forearm.
It's like the way her arm is bending looks
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Like I think
Yeah,
there's
it's
a lack of
eerie.
an elbow.
There's a bit of an elbow,
Like the elbow is in the wrong area or something.
No, look, here's the elbow. You see my mouse cursor?
I feel like the elbow. I mean, like, maybe it's the sleeve,
Yeah, it might be.
or it's the way
Could
that
be
the
the sleeve.
forearm. Something is wrong.
Sleeve, you
Something
mean my
is
sister?
wrong.
It's
Yes.
probably just the angle of the arm
Son.
combined with the sleeve.
Those are like incest hands. Okay, I'll stop with the incest joke.
So,
I
nobody
won't.
noticed what I had just said?
I
What,
heard
dude?
it, AC. That was a good joke.
It made me laugh.
Sleep, you mean Tataru?
No.
No, we're talking about the main character Kun's sister.
I
Okay, I
guess,
think this is me talking and you cutting me off. Well, then thank.
oh, but I guess there's nothing to worry over.
What?
Uh,
What?
I've been the past 8 years, you really have seen me grow strong. I'm relieved, but a little disappointed. No. Wait, that's you.
Oh, no, it's you. It's narration.
No, a bit is saying too little. Since I only had the image of a calm Akira back then when she was small, the sharp Akira in front right now seems like a different person.
Really? I'm sorry I didn't meet Nissan's expectations.
She keep be like she's not submissive and breedable.
Ah, Akira's eyes are scary.
No, she's a system.
Crap, I think I may have said too
Nope,
much again.
there's a word. There's a
Bend
word. I never
over,
wanted to
Nissan.
mention.
Oh
Well then, Nissan. How was life at the Arima residence?
Akira asked, still with a frightening expression. I feel like I'm under terrible pressure, even though I'm only talking to my younger sister.
Nissan? Did you hear what I said?
I heard. Life at the Arimas, right? It was normal, but there were no real problems. It seems it was more suited for me living there too.
That's not what I meant.
It felt like she just fucking transformed into a slightly different art style.
Hmm?
How was your health? I have heard you collapsed a lot from your chronic anemia.
Ah, yeah, I did that for about a year after I left the hospital, but I'm okay now. I've only had problems occasionally, only about a month. Once a month. I'm certainly not frail enough to be worried about. Bluffing, I strike my chest with its scar. Akia nods in serious assent.
But Nissan, you've also started wearing glasses. After going to the hospital, did your eyesight fail too? As well, also? I see.
Akia
Oh,
doesn't.
it's you.
I see.
Mhm.
Akia doesn't know I wear glasses or why I wear them. I can't just explain the lines along which things break, or that they don't appear when I wear the glasses. Well, it's nothing. My eyes became a little strange after the accident, but it's not like my eyesight's gone bad, so it's not really a serious problem.
Really? I was surprised when I saw you a while ago. I didn't know you had started wearing glasses, Nissan.
Really? You seemed pretty calm about it back then.
Of course. I was meeting you for the first time in 8 years. I couldn't let you see me acting strange.
Akia's brow increased slowly. Orange. Orange deafened.
Oh. Khan, do you wanna maybe
Okay. Akiha-san,
Right on cue, I'm back.
Oh,
Okay.
he's back.
that was quick.
Akiha-sama, the bath is ready. What should I do?
Really? Thank you, Kohaku. I'll go soon, so go ahead.
Ah, is that alright? After all, you're relaxing with Shiki-sama. Shiki-sama might run away, but the bath won't. Please, relax a little longer.
It's fine. We weren't talking about anything important anyways.
Akiya stands and walks past Kohaku-san in the lobby. Kohaku-san follows Akiya. Left alone sitting in the room, I finish her tea. Akiya and Kohaku-san seem to be heading to the bath, so I guess I'll go back to my room. Hang on. Akiya and Kohaku-san aren't gonna take a bath together, are they? No, I bet they are. Then maybe Kohaku-san would be washing her back?
Now time to peep on my sister.
Of course, with another girl, but that's not my but that's no problem. But...
Well, you're free to imagine whatever you wish, Nissan, but
Ugh! Akiya returns with amazing timing.
don't force Hisui to do stupid things. Unlike Kohaku, she doesn't really get jokes.
Akiya looks accusingly, as if she can see my thoughts. I'm surprised. Maybe this man should have some listening devices.
Oh god, was he saying that out loud?
I think she was interpreting his look.
I know what he's thinking.
Wait, what are you doing back here? Were you told we're taking a bath with Kohaku-san?
I forgot to tell you something about the bath. Nissan, the large bathroom we used a long time ago isn't used anymore. It would be too much for Hisui and Kohaku to take care of, so it has been closed up.
Large bathroom? Was there such a place? I sputtered a bit. Unable to remember, I make a doubtful face. Akiya's brows knit terribly.
The bath in the courtyard? You don't even remember that?
Well, now that you mention it, I guess there was such a thing. But this is a European-style mansion. Isn't such a thing a little out of place?
Father half-liked Japanese style of architecture. That is why the detached building is a Japanese style as well.
Wonder where I've heard that before.
Anyway, if you want to have a bath, please use your own. The second bathroom behind the lobby is yours, Nissan.
With that, Akiya leaves. Alright. With Akiya gone, there's no point in staying in the sitting room. I have to take a bath too, and return to my room. Ah! When I return to my room, my bed's been made. I guess Hisui did when I was gone. I'm glad she did, but it's more than I deserve. I scratch my cheek. Then...
Are you there, Shiki-sama?
Oh, that's Yashi.
63.
Yashi.
Oh, Rindy.
Are you there,
I
Shiki-sama?
hear Hisui's voice on the knock at the door. Yeah, I'm there. Come on in. You good?
Excuse me. I don't fucking care. I'll do it. I don't care.
I'll
You good, Chief?
I'll probably ping him.
Pingus.
Are you there? Hello, it's me, Hisui.
My alarm went off.
Oh,
Good evening.
excuse me.
Good evening.
Thanks. Oh, good evening. Thanks for making my bed, Hisui. Hisui quietly nods in acceptance. Ah! As I thought, I'm not used to this. Is that
wait.
you, or?
That's you, actually.
Oh, is there anything else you want to tell me?
No, nothing for me. but Akia-sama has instructed me to answer your question you may have, any question you may have.
I see. There are many things I want to ask, but I probably won't get to know. But I'll probably get to know them as I continue to live here. Oh, voice crack. Yeah. What I want to know right now before sleep is it true that the curfew here is 7?
Yes. The main gate is locked at 7, and all entrances to the mansion are to be locked at 8. It is also a rule that one must not try to go walking around in the mansion after 10.
Not even walking around in the mansion?
That sucks.
Oh, I've got no complaint with that, but isn't that kind of harsh? Aki and I aren't children, so I don't think you have to go that far.
Indeed. It is a rule, however, so please abide by it. You are aware of the recent disturbances at night, are you not, Shiki-sama?
Oh yeah, that vampire thing Arihiko was talking about. Well, as long as something like that's happening, I guess it's better to be safe than sorry. Oh, what else? Oh, do you mind if I ask a off-topic question real quick?
Yes.
No,
what is it?
denied.
I'd like to know what kind of work you and Kohaku-san do around here.
I am here to serve your needs, and my sister, Kohaku, is to serve Lady Akihama-sama. Bleh.
Akihama-sama.
Oh. In our spare time, we do the maintenance chores around the mansion. Is there anything more you would like to know?
To serve. So that's what it is after all. The shoulders feel suddenly heavier. It seemed completely natural to Akio when she said it, but I'm nothing more than a normal high school student.
Fucking Christ, my ear. Oh, sorry.
I have no interest in having a girl close to my age serving me. At least for now. By serving me, you mean you're a personal servant?
Yes. Please do not hesitate to give me any instructions.
Well, I get it. Going by how Akio was talking about you, it doesn't seem like I can dismiss you. So
Anytime I hear Shiki go, well, I think he's gonna say, well, my dick hasn't sucked yet.
God. So
You know, I've been told that I won't be able to get through this visual now without unsucked cock. Are you gonna be able to be the one who delivers that to me?
oh, it seems like I can dismiss you.
Oh my god, are you okay?
No,
Dang it, that just reminds me of the thing I saw from an anime crack video.
I think
What
I
was that?
suffered ear damage from the alarm sounding so fucking
The
loud.
royal penis is clean, your highness.
Mana transfer.
So I'll disobediently let you serve me.
Oh my god, I'm hard of hearing in the right ear. Jesus Christ.
Is there anything in particular you would like? Oh, wait, that's you.
Is there anything in particular you would like?
Nothing in particular, but could you stop calling me Shiki-sama? To be honest, I get chills down my back when I hear it.
But Shiki-sama, you are my master, and I am but furniture.
That's what I'm saying I hate. I've been living a normal life until yesterday. I have no desire to start living a life where a girl my age addresses me with Sama.
I see.
Hisui's response is a little less enthusiastic. Just call me Shiki. In exchange, I'll just call you Hisui. Let's do away with formalities and be more casual with each other. So expressionless, Hisui lowers her eyebrow as if she's being troubled.
But you are my employer.
It's not like I'm hiring you. You're the one doing things I can't, so you're the great one.
I see.
Hisui gives another unenthusiastic reply.
What type of damage has this woman taken in her life?
Probably a lot.
It is my understanding a lot.
My understanding too,
A lot.
is that it's a metric shit ton.
Yeah, that seems right that she's fucking going this hard.
I will not elaborate any further, but you will see why I consider her best girl in this game.
Like, she just screams her life sucks.
It looks like it. Looks like it
And
won't
this
be.
gives her purpose. Sorry, I didn't know you were ready.
Yeah, it looks like I won't be able to talk her into it in just one day. Anyway, that's how it is. Don't be so formal towards me. I'll be grateful if you tell your sister Kohaka-san too. That
Very well. As you say, Shiki-sama.
expressionless, Hisui bows her head. She completely failed to understand.
I will be leaving now. Please rest for the night.
Bowing, Hisui puts her hand on the doorknob. Oh, I forgot to ask something. Hold on for a second. Running towards the door, I put my hand on Hisui's shoulder before she leaves. In an instant, Hisui's arm pushes my arm away with incredible momentum. With a whack, she slaps my hand back and leaps back. Eh? So, son, that's the only thing I could say. Hisui's expressionless, but she glares at me fiercely. Did I just do something wrong?
I am very sorry.
Hisui's voice sounds very nervous.
I am not used to being touched. Please forgive me.
Hisui's shoulders are faintly trembling. I feel like I just did something really terrible. Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize without thinking. I understand why myself. I just feel sorry for Hisui and I lower my head. Hisui says nothing. I get to feel her stare is calm again.
You have nothing to apologize for, Shiki-sama. I'm the one to blame.
Oh, no, well, maybe, but I scratch my head. Hisui stares at me, pausing to blink only for a second.
What was it you wanted to ask me, Shiki-sama?
Oh, that's right. I stopped Hisui because I wanted to ask her something. Oh, I wanted to ask about Akia. Did she go to a boarding school?
That was only during middle school, Shiki-sama. From this year onwards, Akia-sama has special permission to attend school from home.
Oh, you mean she goes to school from here?
Yes, but it is uncommon for her to come home before dusk like this, or like today. Akia-sama has practiced up until dinner, so she is always home before 7.
Practice? Practice what?
Today is Thursday, so she would have had violin practice.
Eh?
Usually, she is able to return before dinner on the weekdays. So if you have anything to say to Akia-sama, please let Nason know after dinner.
Hisui bows and says goodbye and leaves her room. Violin practice. What on earth is that? She's not some upper-class lady or anything, so why should she have to do something as bothersome as... Oh wait, she is an upper-class lady. Yeah, come to think of it, my sister, Tono Akia, is a natural-born upper-class lady. In my memory, she was always the obedient, ever-uneasy sister, constantly following me around. As a child, she was always quiet, never had even the courage to express her own desires. She was a frail little girl who would always live in fear from scolding from our father.
You added that little, you son of a bitch.
Oh my god! Right into my ear.
And maybe don't yell into the fucking mic.
I didn't yell. What are you talking about? I said
Well,
it. in word.
let me rephrase
Regardless,
that.
it hurt my ears there. It scared me.
I did not yell, but okay.
Well, you
The
kinda
mic
you
peaked.
lean a little
Regardless.
too hard into the mic, I should say.
People probably change after 8 years. After 8 years, I've become the me that I am now. Akia has become the person she is right now, too. 8 years is a long time. It's half of our lives up until now. I was absent from this mansion during that vital period where a child becomes an adult. I'm sorry, Akia. I'm thinking things would have been better if I'd been with her during those 8 years. I unknowingly mumbled an apology. Left by myself, I lie on my bed. This house from 8 years ago. A blood relative from 8 years ago. Feels like they belong to someone else. I wonder what's gonna happen to me now. Grumbling, and no one in particular, I fall asleep. Oh,
Ow.
I hear the wave-like sound of someone's voice.
Ow! Ow!
Now Randy's going directly to you.
Something is howling.
Oh no.
It is too sharp and high-pitched to be a stray dog.
Ow!
It echoes in my eardrums. Is it howling at the moon?
Ow!
This doesn't
It's
feel
Randy's
right.
kitty.
Turn Randy down a bit.
The beast's
Well,
howling
she's
is
not even
beginning.
being that loud.
Maybe I have sensitive ears. I don't know.
Maybe you do. Maybe you're a sensitive little bitch.
Maybe.
The
Can you
beastly,
hear it?
Maybe Josh's ears got destroyed by
Hey,
his
let's keep going,
alarm.
the
huh?
beastly howling is beginning to give me a headache.
Ow!
It doesn't stop.
Ow!
Oh.
Ow! Ow!
Ah, shut up already. I wake up. I can hear the sound of a dog barking outside the window. The clock
It's
indicates that
disturbing.
it's just past 11. This is more than just a neighborhood nuisance. Damn, I can't sleep like this. The dog's howling comes from somewhere inside near the mansion's fence. It doesn't seem I can go back to sleep at this rate. Even Akia and the others wouldn't be able to sleep with a racket like this. Since I'm the only man in the house, I guess I got no choice to investigate. I think it's coming from the right side of the mansion. I open the curtains and check out what's happening outside. And outside my room is a large tree. And in the branches is perched a blue crow.
Fuck!
In the dark night,
Ow!
I can see nothing but black, and it is quite
Oh.
clear to me that the crow is blue. I've never seen or even heard of a blue crow before. It
Damn it, I
glares at
hate
me.
that got me.
It feels like the eyes of a crow are staring at me, like soulless mechanical lenses. Gah! After a yawn-like cry, it flies off. Then it noiselessly flies off. What was that? I could feel a faint chill on my back. The howling of the dogs grew louder.
Ow! Ow!
Ow.
Ow!
It's really starting to get on my nerves. Not only is it noisy, but hearing it causes my heart to start pounding. I have almost an instinctual distaste for it. Shut up! I change out of my pajamas to my uniform and leave the room. Whoa. The howling echoes throughout the night. The sound is definitely coming from the right-hand side of the mansion. For some reason, my throat feels dry. The high walls stretch their way around the mansion. Clearing my throat, I head towards where the dogs must be gathered. I arrive where the howling originates. Huh? The howling doesn't stop, but there's no signs of any dogs. And all there is a person? Under the light of the streetlight that carves apart the darkness stands a man in a dark coat.
Oh?
The howling is coming from right beside him, but there are no dogs to be seen anywhere.
I think I see orange.
The man in the coat is pretty tall. He has a strongly built body, and his back is facing me.
You see his face before you.
Shia LaBeouf. we fucking both said it in unison. Shia LaBeouf.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
I'm so proud of you guys.
My throat. It's so dry.
Woo.
Oh no, it's not a dog, it's the furries.
The voice of a dog resounds in my ears. The night air recoils itself around my skin. For no apparent reason, I have difficulty breathing and moving, as if I'm at the bottom of a sea. Cool! A cry overhead. The loud flapping of its wings, a blue crow lands onto the man's shoulder. Then suddenly, the crow vanishes. Eh? Can it be an illusion? It looked like the crow disappeared onto his black coat. The man in the black coat turns around.
Oh,
God,
fuck, that's a
Oh
fuck.
god, his neck!
He did not look
Oh my
great back in
God.
those days. Oh
Of
my
course.
god.
Crack addict.
ugly.
Can we have Shia LaBeouf instead?
I have to ask, is his neck
I would gladly take Shia LaBeouf over this
irrationally
one.
long?
Is this
Maybe?
Is this the Jotaro shirt? You can't tell where the neck ends and the shirt begins. Because you see its fucking collarbone.
No, he's not. I don't think he's supposed to wear any undershirt.
I
I
don't
think
think,
that's
he's
just
wearing
how
a
his
shirt.
body looks, Ace.
He's
Man.
just a worm!
Man,
He's
talk about a
worm
fucking
wearing
glow
a
up.
skin
Let's
suit.
He's just
you
wearing
look
the
fucking
coat.
Wait.
crackhead.
That's a fucking glow up. Holy shit.
You're crackhead.
Under
He
the
looks
white
so
sheet.
bad.
You look so bad. None of us can withstand how jank this. No. This is
Cause
what
he
I
looks
should
so
do.
cool now. He looks
Oh
so cool
god, that
now.
makes it worse. You
Yeah,
can see
look
the
at-
white outline of where it was copied and pasted onto
Fucking-
this.
oh,
Like, just
God.
take the lasso tool, move the head a bit down, and you're good!
yeah.
Make him wider maybe because it's kinda.
Under the white street.
No.
Alright, I'm about to read. Now, under the white streetlight, he is just like a shadow. A black lump. In the middle of that lump, not only the weapon-like eyes shine out, burning with a fiery intelligence. I can't breathe. But fortunately, those eyes seem like they're not even looking at me.
Not here after all.
The man in the black coat leaves. When I can no longer see him, I am able to finally breathe properly again. Oh fuck. I managed to take a few breaths. I realized the dog's howlings has ceased. Whew. Fuck. I returned to my room. There was no sign of the Aki and some of the others being awake. I guess the only one who couldn't stand the dog's howling. Gah! What's happening? My head still hurts. Huh? Why am I trembling? Looking down, my fingers are trembling. My entire body is shaking, and my back feels very cold. It's almost like... Yes. It is like someone ripped out my spine and replaced it with ice. Ugh. I feel dizzy. Is it just the usual anemia? I get the feeling of falling towards the floor.
Anemia.
Anemia.
Emia.
Yeah.
Yo, Mr. Trit Emia!
On the way, I see something unpleasant.
Whoa.
What? Even though I'm wearing my glasses, I can still see the lines. Ugh. I hadn't seen them at all for a long time, so my reaction is magnified. I feel sick. With the disease of my anemia, I feel like I'm about to throw up the contents of my stomach. What's going on? I don't understand. Only that as long as my eyes are open, scribbles fly out everywhere across my vision. It's a bad dream. Somehow I managed to collapse into the bed. Yes, I should sleep. That is the easiest way to deny what I'm seeing. My body doesn't move as I want it to. All I should do is lie here and fall fast asleep, like a corpse.
So, fun fact, after this route, you'll have the option to not check out what's going on.
Hmm.
2.
And probably
Yeah, probably a good place to stop.
probably stop here. Create new save game.
I'm not rotating the saves, huh? SMH.